Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to do something that I said I wouldn't do, but I'm going to do it a little differently. So this isn't live. This is going to be a pre-recorded YouTube, what people consider just a YouTube video. And the reason it's not live because it's Saturday morning, like January the 28th or something like that. And I had a discussion with Craig from work about making biscuits. And I told him I saw on YouTube this nice lady for Our Forever Farm, I think it was, made 2-ingredient biscuits using heavy whipping cream and self-rising flour. And Craig was kind of skeptical, and he looked it up and he said, well, it's possible. So if you do it, he goes, let me know if it works. So I thought I would try it and let everybody know. So watch the video, and like I said, it's 2 ingredients. It's self-rising flour and heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna make a small batch. It's just gonna be 1 cup of flour and half a cup of the heavy whipping cream, and then maybe a little bit here and there for taste or for consistency of the dough. And I've never made biscuits really. So here is my setup. So I've got a mixing bowl. I'm not going to cheat and use a cutter. The self-rising flour was in the freezer, and I've already got it all measured out. And I just bought the cheapest heavy whipping cream there was. A spoon for stirring. Of course, my coffee. Got to have my coffee. And then this cutting board plastic thing. And then I'm going to cook them on the stone. And so I'm going to cook it, I think, at 350. Somebody might fuss at me, but that's the best I could tell. So I'm going to sit you all down over here on this crock pot. I hope you don't slide off and fall into my biscuits. But I'm not going to record the part where I'm baking them. And this is where I've never done it before. This is why I try to do everything live, is I don't like to edit. So I've never edited. A lot of nevers, but anyway, first time. So I'm gonna record this part, and then when I cut them, put them in the oven, and I'll stop it, and hopefully edit the 2 pieces when we come back and they're done. All right, so I'll get you in here, and we're gonna fly you around. Hope nobody gets seasick, and set you down. I hope it looks like everybody can see that. All right. So let me turn on another light. Maybe add a little more light to this. Yeah, I got my man jammies on. Camo. Let's have some coffee first. And I'm gonna set this aside because I just had it out there to show y'all. So this is all she did. She took the flour, put it in the bucket, put it in the bowl. This is a bowl, people, a bowl, remember that. I hope you can hear me. I don't want to yell, but then, So here's the heavy whipping cream. She just poured that in there. All right. Then she used her trusty wooden spoon, and she just stirred it up. Now, she said that, you may have to add more liquid or more flour, just depending, to get the consistency correct. So, and I think I'm gonna have to add more. There we go. You can see how clumpy it is. It's not sticking together. It's really, really dry. So that was 1 cup of flour and half a cup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my half a cup, measuring cup, and I'm just gonna pour roughly half of a half. All right, and then my neck of the woods, half of a half is quarter cup. I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup. All right, and we're gonna stir this up. And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to have more. It's starting to get a little sticky. Starting to get a little sticky. Let me sit down here so I can squish it. All right, so that is not enough. That almost is enough. So now I'm just gonna skip right to just pour it straight into there. Forget that measuring stuff. Here we go. Seat of the pants cooking, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. So this is getting too much for the spoon. So that's, woo, slinging that stuff everywhere, boy. It's going everywhere. All right, so this might be, I don't know, man. I don't know. You think that's it? That's gonna be it in my book. This is like saltwater taffy. I don't know, but I can't stir it. I'm gonna add a little more. Yes, I know. What are you doing, Milo? What are you doing that for? I don't know, people. I just don't like the way it looks. So, I think that's good. It's hard as a biscuit. It is. All right, so we're gonna set that aside. Get our area clean. This calls for more coffee. I like this mug. Old Wilbur's, what does that say? Breakfast cocoa. Shoot, it's hot black coffee. Finger looking good, as Andy Taylor used to say. So let's see. I brought a rag to help wipe this down. Try to keep my. I don't have a lot of fancy cooking stuff. Could you tell? Because I don't do this a lot. So this is just like a little old plastic sheet. And so now what she said, she does. I saw her. She shakes a little bit of flour on that. Of course, she had a real nice cutting board. All right, so I guess that might be enough. We'll keep some to the side here so that. And she fluffed it around, said hocus pocus, magic, magic. Got some on her hands. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, Play-Doh. Some on my hands. All right, so she just worked it like this. I know, Craig, I know. Craig likes, when we were talking about this, he said that he liked to roll his out and fold it 5 times. Well, I don't know. That's probably good. I told him that's too much work. It's too much work. If you've ever watched any of my videos, I'm up front. Man, I don't like work and I'm lazy. So, she just kept folding it over, pushing it down. This stuff gets hard, man. This is a workout, dude. Get my fingers so they're not sticky. All right. I like to mix it up. She would just press it down. It's a good core workout. You're leaning out over your stove, pressing down on this stuff. And I don't know. There we go. She rolled it up like this. I watched it a little bit this morning, okay? So I cheated. Didn't do it all from memory. And she'd flatten it out again. Oh, my hands are getting a little sticky, so. All right, not too big of a mess I'm making. So then, after she had done this a few times, she pressed it out. She didn't say thickness, Craig, so I'm gonna go with yours. I mean, I don't know, man. Is that like a 1/2 inch? Is that like a 1/2 inch? Ooh, too much glare. There we go. So, I guess that's okay. Spread it out there. Make it kind of round. Now, like I said, I'm gonna cheat. I don't even need to flour that, but that's a biscuit cutter. I don't know how many this will make. So anyway, I've got this stone, if you can see it over here. See the stone, cooking stone, baking stone. All right. So let's see. All right. There's my first contestant. How you like that? Lay it right there. This is kind of like a puzzle. How many biscuits can you get out of it? Kind of like a puzzle. And there's my second contestant. Kind of messed up there on the back. Can't really see it. Got cracks and crevices in there. Woohoo! Well, looks like I'm gonna be able to get 3 out of this. And I'm gonna roll her up and to go. Make another one. And that's good. Why did I make such a small batch? It's because it's just me and the little woman here. So we don't need a lot. Oh, need a lot. Get it? Need a lot. I'm needing some dough. I know. You come for the information, not the entertainment, don't you? Well, I might get 2 more biscuits out of this. Could you tell at some point I used to work at a pizza parlor? Because that's what this kind of reminds me of. Is making pizza dough. I'm gonna try to get 2 more of this one, like real biscuits. Oh, just gonna, well, do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this one regular. That's 4. And then I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna make this a daddy biscuit. I'm just gonna make this one a daddy biscuit here. I'm gonna roll it into like a little ball. Maybe, I don't know. And then we'll just take this thing and make it like I said, pizza dough. Let's see how, see that's not much bigger. I don't know if you can tell. It's not much bigger than a regular biscuit. All right, so there it is. Okay, let me wipe my hands off here. All right, another shot of coffee. Set this aside. Clean up my area here a little bit. I'll fly you in, show you what I got. Okay. So this is what we're gonna throw in the oven. Right there. Tip my stoner up. Whoa, sliding around. Hold on now. Get back over there. All right, so what we're gonna do is once this is cooked, let's see, where are my biscuits? Once this is cooked up, I'll come back on and we will see what they look like. All right, see you in a minute. Hey everybody, the biscuits aren't quite done. I had to turn it up a little bit. 350 wasn't hot enough, I don't guess. I don't know. But anyway, what else I was going to show you here is wasn't part of the plan, but I was going to do this. I make this little omelet thing about every morning for my breakfast. And I think it's going to fit really good on these biscuits. But anyway, I don't know where I got these. These are like a little aluminum pie pans thing. Hickey-doo, jobbers. Anyway, so I spray a little vegetable in there. And I've got some grated Colby Jack cheese, maybe. I don't know. A couple of pieces of pre-cooked bacon. I'm sorry, it's pre-cooked, but it's good. And easy. Lazy. This dude's lazy. And this, my friends, is one of my cheeky eggs. I got 2 chickens. Laying about 1 a day. The other one, she's kind of sporadic. But anyway, so I mix all that up in here and I put it in the air fryer. And I don't know, air fryer, put it on 400 for 10 minutes and it cooks them all the way through. Now, is that right, wrong, whatever? It works. So anyway, I mean, this isn't rocket science here. So I just break up the bacon, put it in the bottom, okay? Hope you can see this. I know you're taking notes. You want me to slow down? Leave me a comment. Just chop that up, put it down there. Take the egg. Oh, come on now. These sometimes are a little hard to break. Now, what I just pinch the yolk with the shell, because if you don't, I don't know, man. It don't work right. All right, get rid of that. Wipe my hands off there a little bit. And then, normally I just pull this right out of the bag, but this morning, I had it all laid out on the plate. And just spread it out. Okay, so it doesn't look like much, but it'll be good. I'll show it to you, because I'm gonna eat it on my biscuit. And then, like I said, put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes, 400. I don't know. It works for me. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, so we're back. And screwed it up. Yep, they're screwed up. They didn't rise. They're way too baked or cooked. So, I think if you watched the first of the video and saw the part where I said I was going to cook them at 350, and I said, that might be wrong, but that's just where we're going to go with it. And yeah, I was wrong. So you guys probably are screaming in the comments right now, you dummy, you dummy. So Our Forever Farm, the nice lady Val, I think's her name, made the biscuits. And I watched it one full time. Then I skipped through some of it and made sure I had some things right, but I never really paid any attention. So below in her description of the video, you know, you hit that show me more stuff. And anyway, it had all the ingredients. It had everything, including the temperature to cook them at and the time. So if I had looked at that, I would have started out at 450, and she said it takes 10 to 12 minutes. So what I ended up doing to screw this up, if you want to screw it up like I did, I started at 350. That went 10 minutes, and it didn't do anything. So I went to 375 for a few more minutes, and that didn't seem like it was working. And then the dog started barking, right? And that scared the pee-far out of the biscuits, and they shrunk. But I ended up looking at the video, seeing it, finally put it on 450, and it just crisped them. They never rose, but they are pretty hard. So I can't even pull them apart. This is like I would think unleavened bread would be. They're hot and they're steamy, and they could have been good biscuits. I mean, you know, they look like they would have been fluffy and all that kind of stuff on the inside, but anyway, so let's see. This is my very hot little egg omelet that I made, and it turned out good. I left it in the air fryer after it had stopped because, you know, these weren't done. So let's see, turn that over. See, I spray it, it just pops right out. And you can see, oh baby, hold on. You can see the bacon in there. And then the crispy cheese. And let's just see, if this had been a better biscuit. Oh, crunchy, man.
crunchy. Tops, bottoms, what do we got? That's the top. That's the bottom. Well, it's a little bigger. Maybe if my daddy biscuit had worked out, that would fit better on the daddy biscuit. So anyway, I think it would have worked, but I screwed it up. So maybe in the future, if this video gets some views and maybe some likes and stuff, I'll try it again, video it, and I'll cook it at 450 for 10 or 12 minutes like you're supposed to do, and not make these hockey pucks. So anyway, if anybody wants a hockey puck, holler at me. All right, like I said, only thing I'm gonna have to do, I think, to this video is put these pieces together. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I don't know how to do stuff fancy. And put it up there on YouTube, and like, subscribe to the channel. Normally Mondays and Thursdays I do a live show for 45 minutes. I try to do it for 30, but it almost always goes 45 at least. Mondays, Thursdays, 9 minutes with Milo. And like, subscribe, comment. But let's see how this works out if you guys watch it. See you later.